Okay, we are going to see if this works. I've been having a little trouble trying to use my phone to record. So I think I got it working, so I'm hoping. Now, because I did show that I was going to show how, I did tell that I was going to show how I fill a cigar box junk journal kit. Now, this is a cigar box here, and this is one of the fancier ones. They're not all this fancy. I get what I can get when I go to the cigar box store. Sometimes I get, let me show you here, I've got, well, drop that one. This one here is a different style. And then this is another style. But they're all wood. They're all wood. And there's so much you can do with these, which I'm going to use one of them and build a diorama out of it this way. So the diorama will be inside, and this will be like the floor. You can take one and you can redo it and make a beautiful jewelry box. They are all made out of wood, or some kind of a treasure box. Or you can use them just as they come for storage. Okay, so anyway, what I do first is I fill this box up with as much as I can get in the box. I usually put like my little things. Got a lot of little things in little bags. Like these are wooden. Okay, let me show you first. What you get, everybody will get a journal, a junk journal. And it's just what we call naked. It's got a pocket in the front. It's got a pocket on the inside. So you can add things into those pockets. And then it's just got an assortment of junk journal pages. The pages are just a bunch of stuff. Just a bunch of stuff that it's ready for you to start decorating, putting in your trims, putting in whatever you're going to do. And so that's what I do, is I give you a lot of choices of what you can make for your pockets, your tucks, your flip outs, your anything that you might want to do on a junk journal. So I give you first some lace that you may want to put in some fabric edging you might want to put on the edge of pages. I give you, these are little beads that you might want to string and put them on a little charm. There is sequins, different colors of sequins that really make things sparkle. These are actually little shells in here. You might put them on a little dangle somehow. These are small tags with strings. And here are some bingo calling letters. And then these are the just wooden circle spots. These are little metal charms that says handmade with love. You can put that on your on journal. This one here is just some little silver, like little flowers, little florets. They're made out of plastic. They're some kind of plastic. You can glue them into the middle of a flower or something. These are little hearts. These are little rings, like the little wedding rings that are fake wedding rings that you get at weddings and stuff. And then here's two little wooden items that are in this one. Now, like I say, they're all different, but they all are going to have kind of the same things. And these are two metal embellishments. You might find a way to put them on the cover or on a page. Whew. And then here's some flowers. These are some large flowers that you can decorate them somehow, use them for decorations. And then here's some just strings for tags. Now then, these are all tags, different kind of tags. That I give you an assortment of tags that are ready. These ones here I printed them out on regular paper, but then glued them onto cardstock, so they're kind of a heavier one. And you can, like this one here, I colored a little bit, but Like this one here I didn't, so you can color. These tags are made out of cardstock with piano paper over them, and I got 3 of those in there. These 2 tags I did marble painting on, so they're ready to get embellished some more. Oh, there's actually 3 there. And these are some tailor-made tags I got from somewhere. Put those in there. So you got plenty of tags. These are tailor-made tags, which are, I think they're 3 inches. Yeah, 3 inches by 6 inches. And they've already got the reinforced holes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I put 10 of those in there. So you got plenty of tags to work with on your junk journal. And then on your tags, you like to have fibers to put into the hole to fluff up your journal. So we have those. These are strips of fabric, actually, that and there's quite a few strips of fabric that you can take apart, tear them apart into pieces to make little pulls, like tabs on your pages. Isn't this one cool? It's got money on that there piece. But you tear this all up, and I tear, like I say tear because I love the torn edge, or you can cut. And you can make, out of that, you can make tabs on your tags or on your pages. And it's so much fun to have, you know, textiles in your in your journal. And then here's some just cards, that these ones too I just printed out, and that you can color or just age them. You can do that with those. There's 4 of them in there. And then here is some little praying hands. You might want those. This is a self-adhesive library pocket along with a library card. You might want to put that in the back of your journal. And in this envelope is some die cuts. When you take them out, just take them out carefully so that they don't all tangle together. But these are all silhouette die cuts. You might want those in there. And then in this little package is just short pieces of beautiful edgings. There's a little lace, little edgings that are just pretty. That one's already sealed up. I think I'll put that over here with this. And then I usually just always find something. Like I'll put these. I'll put like a piece, because I like if I can get them open, you know, that's the trick. Getting something open. Okay, getting something open. Well, yeah. I gotta get this scissor right here. Okay, there we go. Now, and like I say, they always change, you know. Basically, you're going to get a journal. Oh, this is pretty. I'm going to cut you off a piece of that and put that in there, because you'll probably find something to do with that. And let's see, where are we going now? Then I like to put, I think I'm going to put 2 corks, 2 wine corks. I have made little dolls out of these wine corks. You can put a needle and thread right through it to a wire goes through it, anything, or you can use them. You can put a piece of felt or a piece of anything on there to use it for a oh, what am I trying to think of? Like a dauber. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 of those in there. And let's see. And then then as I look around, then I might say, oh, I'll put that in there. And this all kind of goes with whatever I have around. Now see, I've been cutting pieces out with just a punch out of greeting cards and stuff. And so some of them might have something on them, some of them might have nothing on them, but they're there ready to be painted or colored in some kind of way and used. Put them in there. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? Now, like I say, they always come up different. Okay, then in this little package, then I always try to give you some little flowers. We'll put pink ones in here. Those flowers. And let me see. Okay, I got all of these. I got a bunch of popcorn boxes. And I got things sorted out in the popcorn boxes. And so in this one I have packages of just some embellishments. There's some little bitty bingo cards there. And there's some just different cards in them. And just different little things that you can put in. Let me put this one in here. That one looks like it's got more stuff. Some of them don't look like they have enough. So that's that. And then in here, let's see, what's in this one? Okay, here this is where I save my envelopes. And so I always have some of them. I like to put a couple of envelopes, I'll keep that one, in here that you can work on. There's many things. If you look on YouTube, you'll find a lot of different things you can do with envelopes. And then here I've got a couple of this and that tags and things. These are, I'll put 3 of those in there, and these are, I think those are stickers. Or maybe they're not stickers, maybe they're just things. But we're going to put those in there. Let's see, what else is in this one? Put that in there, okay. These are copies of the writing part of postcards. So you can use them as journaling spots. Those are copies. This one is, what is this? Treat bags. Well, we're going to put them in there. And then I have, oh, here's some little pieces that I cut apart of some of my, let's see, I'll put 2 of those in some of my mixed media art that I do. And then in here, this package of paper is Happy Everything papers. And there's quite a few in there. And these are all geared toward different times of the year. So because it is a Happy Everything book, then there's quite a few pages in here. I don't know how many I put in there. And so these will go real good in your for pockets, or for, they're the lightweight paper, so you wouldn't probably make a tag out of there, but you can flip out, so that kind of thing. This is these are little pockets that I make. See, so I put in some things that I make, but then to give you ideas, but then also some things that are there for you to make. But this gives you kind of an idea, is how I just folded this piece of paper and made up this little double pocket. And then I just put in a couple of cards from a game. I'll put them in there. And then I have, here's some bridge pages. And see, this is what I do, is I just go through and I pick up things that I have. I keep throwing things in these boxes that I have here. And then I pick things out of the boxes. Okay, here I have some, these are time cards. These are different kinds of time cards, but you can use those time cards to make tags or pockets or whatever. That's good for junk journals. These here are from an old card catalog. So those are from an old card catalog. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put 5 of those in there. And you really end up with quite a bit of stuff. Okay, then let's see, where am I at? I'm right here. Then I like to put, let's see what we have here. I have some original. These are actually vintage papers. Now, I like to throw in a couple of actual vintage papers. Like these are pages out of a an old Search and Roebuck catalog. These are out of somebody's budget book. They're actually, this is the actual writing. Is there a date on here? No, I don't. 1938, 1940. Yeah, so that's been a while ago. It's been a few days ago. Then I have like some of these old books, and I'll take a page or two out of these because these make fun somethings, whatever you come up with. Now, let's see. Oh, here's a couple of coffee filters. Now, there's a lot of things you can do with these coffee filters as well. Let's put a few of those in there. I want to get the color, the dark, they got brown ones like this. I want to get some of them one day too, because although you can dye these, but you can get the ones that are already browned. And, okay, then I have, let's see, there's a page or two out of a magazine. This is a page that I coffee dyed, but I first printed an image on there, and then I coffee dyed it. And I think this is pages that have been coffee dyed too, but out of, they've been dyed, but these are out of an old dictionary. This one here is a pocket page, so you can see how that's made. This was made by my friend Joy. She made this, and she donated me a whole bunch that I can use in my cigar boxes. And so, as you can see, they're ready to go on a page, and they're stitched with a sewing machine all the way around. And those are beautiful. Thank you, Joy, for those. And let's see. Well, there's another envelope. That's when I did some of the marble painting on. Let's see. This is a this is just a bunch of scrap papers that I sewed together to make it 8.5 by 11. Here's a yellow paper bag, and there's a green paper bag. You'll figure out something to do with those, I'm sure. And let's see here. There's an actual vintage postcard, and we have 2 of those. That is actually old. And so you'll get some things that are actually old and some things that are copies of old. These are little tuck spots. There's stitching on them. This is like a tag that's got a pocket on it. I think I got another one of them in somewhere. But see how I used the back of I used the white part of that I cut out from packaging, from food packaging. And so then we need to have game cards. There's so many things you can do with game cards. So, and again, you know, take yourself on a trip through YouTube and find out all the things you can do with game cards, because there are fun things you can do with game cards too. So we make sure you have plenty of them. I'm trying to get a few in here of different ones, so you have a collection. These ones are different shape. Gotta have a Florida one. There's an owl. That one's old. This one is beautiful. That picture on there. So I have just and then a run-of-the-mill bicycle card. You probably won't find any jokers in here because I'm a joker hoarder. And so those are some game cards. And let's see. These are just funny, I think. I throw these in here. Some people might get insulted by these, but it was from a game called Fact or Crap. So, but I just think they're cute. So I throw some of those in there. Okay, let's see how I'm doing here. And this is why I say they're all different. They're all different because I have so many things. Okay, I put bags in there. This is, oh, my friend Joy made this. This is patchwork ribbon. Let's put that in there. And, let's see. I think I've got a little bit of all of this in there. Okay. Oh, I didn't put, that's in here. Oh, these are just clusters, which you can add to tags. And you can, but see, I put these in so you can see, if you have not done this yourself, you can see how it can be done. Those are clusters that can be added to tags. Okay, and, alright, let's see. And then I have, in here, I just have so much stuff. And see, and then I just get going when I'm making, these are just page toppers. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put 4 of them in there. These are page toppers, so if you have like a page, it goes on almost like a paper clip on your page. And they're double-sided. I always try to use double-sided paper when I make these, so there's no back and no front. They're just double-sided. Okay, and let's see, that might not be everything, but I think that's almost close to everything. Oh, I didn't do any napkins. A couple of napkins. I've got so many beautiful napkins. Let's put them here. And, let's see, I got those. I did those, did those. Okay, I think I got everything there. Now, so that fills up that box. I better take something out of the box. I don't like to get it so full that it doesn't shut good, because I don't want the hinge to break during shipping. So, but it's that's why I call it overflowing. This is the overflow. Alright, so then I take this here box. I actually have these boxes. I actually bought these boxes, I'm telling you. I want these to try to... I had one customer and her box through shipping got broken. And so and I didn't send her a broken box, but through shipping it got broken. So I said, well, I'm just going to get boxes. So then your cigar box will go in that box. And then all of these extra things will go in the box. Let's see, now I got a pile out here. I should really have these cards in a little bag. I'll try to put things together a little bit so that I'm getting better. At the beginning of my cigar box trip here, I wasn't quite as particular as how I put things together, but I'm getting better. My business is booming. I'm getting better. Just a minute here. I'm going to reach over here and get this little bag here. Since I've got some bags, I may as well use them. And I can put I think I can put some cards in here. Maybe they won't fit in there. Maybe some of them won't fit in there. So, go in there, cards. Yeah, they'll go in there. I'll make them go in there. Well, that's all that'll fit in there. So I'll put the other ones in like this. Now, and then all of these things. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get these. And put them cards in there like this. And then let me show you what I do. I like to get my pile of extras. I try to keep the bigger things here like this. And so then and like I say, they're always different. You will get, they're always basically a good assortment of things to use in a junk journal. But then they get different. I mean, you can't compare one box to the other because they will all be different. Okay, so now, and then here's the journal. There's the journal. So I'm going to put that journal right here, like this. Now this is called a journal wrap. I make these just out of scraps of fabric. Just scraps. Now you can stay up here. Well, I'm going to throw that bag in there because it's going to give me a hard time with wrapping. And I think I'm going to just put these in the box. Okay. And then you can take your journal wrap. I got that journal in there. But you can take your journal wrap, and especially now if your journal is getting all fat and sassy. That one's too big. Put that in there. Then wait a minute. My fat, sassy journal. Wait a minute. Put this. Okay. As you can see, I'm not exactly real. Well, maybe I can just fold this piece in half as well. I'm going to put the journal at the bottom, put all this on top of the journal. Okay, now I'll have more luck. Okay, and your journal wrap can go this way or this way. And then we're going to just take it to the bottom, cross it over, bring it around to the top of your journal, and then tie it shut. Okay, so that is in your box. And that's a journal wrap. So that if you have things in your journal that aren't like attached to the journal, they're not going to get lost because you'll have wrapped your journal. And that is, I love this idea here. Okay, and then you're also going to have, I make a mask. You're going to get a mask. Because and they have the wire in the nose, so you can pinch it on your nose. So many places require you now to wear a mask. And with the mask, I'm also sending an ear saver. And the way you use them is, especially anybody who is working like in retail or a nurse, you have to wear a mask at least 8 hours. The nursing staff has to wear their mask for 12 hours. A lot of them are on 12-hour shifts. And by the end of them 12 hours, and you've wore that mask, then your ears seem to get, it aggravates your ears. So these are ear savers. So when you put the mask on, use the ear saver. It can go like over the top of your head or behind your head. And then instead of putting these elastics on your ears, you put them on the buttons. Well, it's kind of hard to get them on there when you don't have a head in there. You don't have a head in there. Okay, and so that's in there. Well, anyway, you get my drift. They hook on this way. Yes, like that way. Okay, so that's in there. And oh, I don't have, where did I put my, okay, because you're going to have a prayer quilt as well. If I can find them. Where did I put them? Oh, man. You will have a prayer quilt. Mark my words. Oh, here they are. Okay, I didn't have them up here on this table. But I've made prayer quilts. These are pocket prayer quilts. And so I'm putting one of these. And of course these aren't, this is just something extra from my heart. This is a pocket prayer quilt. These go in the orders too. This is the pocket prayer quilt. It's just 2 inches by 2 inches, and it's a little quilt. And inside of there's a cross. You can feel that cross. It says on their pocket prayer quilt, made especially for you, slip it in your pocket throughout the day. Let your fingers feel the cross inside, a symbol of God's love and peace. And so, and then here's just a little paper that shows, here is what my prayer pocket quilt says to me. And I kind of wrote this up. But if you want to learn, these are very simple to follow. If you want to make your own, you have got permission to copy this and send it off to people if you want to do that. What my pocket prayer quilt says to me, there are 3 layers of fabric that reminds me of the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. There's 3 layers, the back, the front, and there's a layer of flannel in the center. The cross inside that you can feel but not see is Jesus inside of me that I can feel but not see. The stitching around is the path the Lord provides for me to follow to keep Jesus always inside me. The safety pin reminds me that keeping Jesus inside me leads me always to safety. The colors of the fabrics remind me that He loves all colors equally, and that all colors make up this beautiful world. The string tying my pocket quilt together in the middle reminds me of His heart that binds us all together. As we know, a quilt will keep us warm from the outside in. This pocket quilt warms us from the inside out. Remember always to pray. And so you're welcome to make copies of this if you want to make some of these little quilts and give them out to your friends, because I think they're adorable, and I have not ever sold any of these. I've always given these. So these are just a gift that I put inside the package. Alright, and so then that will go, this goes in the box. Then I have some more space here. So I may, rather than just putting bubble wrap in there, I may just look around and find more things. Like I might find lace, I might find some, maybe I'll put some fabric. I don't know what I'll put in there, but I'll put some more stuff in. So when you get this package, you will definitely, I think you'll be happy with what you get. And so that is how I package my junk journal kits. So, I've got some extra washi tape. I could go ahead, I got enough to share. I could put some of my washi tape in there because that's a fun thing. And so, but see, even if I put heavy things in it doesn't matter, because I charge $30 for this box for shipping within the United States. So, the way I figure it is $20 is the price of the box, and $10 is for the shipping costs. And so, but if it costs more than, if I make it too heavy and it's more than $10 to ship, well, that's on me, because I'm the one that filled it. Okay, and so that is how I fill a box for your junk journal kits. And also now I've heard, I don't know how true it is, but PayPal did have a friends and family option that you can just send, and it doesn't cost anybody. And so you can send the $30 to my email, in PayPal. But I heard that it has changed now, and that it's going to charge the sender $1.50 or something like that. But I didn't hear that but from one person, and I'm not sure how exact that is. And so I can, if if you are interested in a box, just email me at my email address, which will be under this video. It's under all of my videos, my email address, Lizzie, Lizzi 472002 at yahoo.com. And you can just ask me to invoice you, and I can invoice you. That way, if there's any extra charge, it's on me and not on you. And so, which there is a charge when I do that way, and we usually don't do most auctions, small little home business crafters try and use the option where it doesn't cost extra. But the box is $30 total, and that is shipped within the United States. And so thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your interest. And like I say, my popcorn tins keep changing with different things. But you'll always get plenty of tags. You'll always get plenty of little things to decorate your tags. You'll always get plenty of papers to make your flip outs and things to go into your junk journal. And sometimes they're funny things, and sometimes they're serious things. And then right now I'm really doing the masks and the prayer quilts because I do love them. And oh, I didn't put I even got me I'm like all fancy schmancy here. I got my business card. I'll put that in there. I love business cards. I save them. Everybody that has sent me a business cards, which I've gotten a few. That's why I had to order my own. I'm monkey see, monkey do. Somebody else does something, I got to do the same thing. But yeah, so I'm going to make sure this box is full before I mail it off today. But this one's going off today. I've got 2 that are going off today that are like this. Okay, so I ask God to watch over each and every one of you, every step you take, every move you make, and I will see you on the next video, and God bless.